Hey Taurus, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for May 6th through the 13th. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, so you might want to check out your other signs and see what's happening there to get a bigger picture, because this is general. So not every part of this was going to resonate with your situation. Just take what is for you and leave the rest, because that's for someone else. Also, if you'd like to be notified when other videos come out, just like and subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's get into your reading. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Dove Spirit, Be Peace, Leap of Faith, and the New Moon in Aries. It's time to take action. All right, so you are not taking action on love right now. You may not even be focused on love. In fact, I feel like with the Dove here, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on finding peace within yourself. And you're trying to, you have 21 here and 22. And I feel like you're trying, you know, you're doing everything you need to do so you can create something new, so you can make something new happen. I feel like you're trying to move on from the past with not taking this any action with on the love front. And I really just feel like you're focusing on yourself right now. You're trying to find peace within yourself, so you can start something new. So you can take this new leap of faith and start creating something new. The new moon in Aries, or just a new moon in general, is a great time to start creating something new. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. All right, so and I feel like you're not trying to skip any steps. Like you're like really trying to move forward and not bring anything from the past with you. Like you want a fresh start. You want a brand new leap of faith. And so you're putting the work in to make that happen. Just not on the love front. All right, so let's get into your general reading. See what that has to say. That was a messy shuffle. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Cards are being a little bit stubborn, so maybe you're feeling a little bit stubborn. There we go, we got a good one. All right, Taurus. May 6th through May 13th. Taurus, May 6th through May 13th. Please and thank you. Taurus, May 6th through May 13th. What is Taurus's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for the week of May 6th through May 13th? Please and thank you. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. Look at all these queens here. Look at all those queens. I mean, the Empress might as well be a queen, right? Yeah. All right, so you have been having to rest and recuperate. It's been a long, hard road. You know, I don't even feel like you're feeling very victorious here. You may have felt completely defeated. There may be nothing for you to go back to in the past or from the past. I'm just really destruction in the back is really what I'm focusing on, is what's catching my attention. So it's been hard. It's been long and hard, and you're resting and recuperating and trying to recover. With all these queens here, especially with these two being their backs to us, you're cutting something off. You're cutting something out. I think it has to do with this situation. You've turned your back on it. It's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I'm done. I'm out. You're being very, not stubborn about this, but you're being very, I guess stubborn is kind of the right word, but it's because it's what you need, okay? Yeah, you are not giving this or whatever the situation is and the people involved in that any time of day. I'm kind of hearing they're dead to you, or you're trying to make it that way anyways. Just completely cut them off completely. Your obstacle here is the Queen of Pentacles. So now is the time to focus on your stuff, okay? This side of the Queen of Pentacles shows the back of her throne, very worn, because she spent a lot of time helping other people, and her own kingdom suffered from it. So she's turned her back on other people's stuff, and she's turned her attention back to her kingdom and her house and her stuff. And that's, I'm kind of feeling you're having a hard time doing that because that's in your obstacle position, but you know that's what you need to do. Your head is saying, I just need to work on my stuff. So you might be having some financial problems that you need to kind of pay attention to and work out. But I really just see you working on your stuff, even though you might have people or situations trying to take your time from it. You're not paying that any mind, but it's going to be hard because this isn't your obstacle. So don't be drug into other people's drama or problems, because you need to focus on your stuff right now. Your advice is the Empress, but again, we're seeing the backside of her. So this is a time to, this is not a time to create, okay? This is like, this picture of the Empress is right between cycles, like right between seasons, as the season's changing. You know, when you can, excuse me. You know, when you can kind of feel like summer ending and you can feel fall coming in. It's like that time, you know, the in between. It's like there's nothing left to create because that season is almost over. So it's time to sit and enjoy the last bit of this cycle, because you are going to be creating something new. So enjoy the last little bit of this cycle. Learn what you need from the things that didn't work, and be grateful for all of the experiences, because it either made you stronger, you know, and it wasn't all bad. There were good things in the cycle. So you need to appreciate those good things, okay? So when you're ready to start creating and a new season is coming, you are ready to go. Like it's like you've learned what you needed to from this season, and you've grown and that type of thing. And so now you're going to rest, because we have rest here again. So this is kind of resting too. And then you're going to like figure out what it is you want to create for your next season. And season cycle, same type of thing. And so you know what you want moving forward. And your most likely outcome is the Queen of Wands. And I love this queen, especially in this deck. I feel like this deck really depicts her very well. She is very confident. She is comfortable in her own skin. She gets her power from within her, okay? And I feel like this is what you're going to be. You have all these other queens. I mean, you're definitely, I mean, the Empress, she might as well be a queen, well, or goddess. I mean, she's definitely, I mean, all of these queens and the Empress here, I just feel you, like you are really, really working on your strength. You are being a queen and you are becoming a queen, okay? So let's clarify these. Okay, let's clarify these cards. I'm really liking this reading so far, Taurus. It's like you're getting your priorities in order and you're working on them and you're being very logical about decisions. And I mean, getting the Queen of Wands in your most likely outcome position, I mean, that's the peace. Okay, this is the peace, the Dove card that came out in your Oracle. I feel like you get that peace, that inner peace. All right, so why is the Queen of Swords here in the focus? Why is Taurus focused on being the Queen of Swords? What is she cutting out? Yep, not starting anything new. You're not even focused on that. Not focused on anything new that in the love department or just any kind of emotional newness. I feel like it could be with this thing from the past. It could be that they try to come back. You're not having it. That's just a big hell no. All right. With the Queen of Swords, the backside of the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, that's a big, big no. All right, why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the obstacle position? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? All right, we do see Justice, but there's too many that came out with that. So, why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the obstacle position? Holy moly. Judgment again. So some of you are feeling like things haven't been very fair. Some of you might be waiting on legal stuff. All right, one that actually fell out. But we have the Five of Swords. And the obstacle. If this had come up on anything else, I would feel good about it, but I feel like you want to leave the situation, okay? Like I said, you have a big hell no coming out in your focus, okay? That's the energy you're putting off. If something from this past tries to come back or whatever, it's just no, that's all you're radiating. But it still, you can't quite shake it. You can't quite get rid of it. Could be all the Justice and the Judgment coming out a little bit while I was shuffling. It could be you're waiting on legal stuff. Maybe you're waiting on court, maybe waiting on legal documents, that type of thing. And so that's why it's hard for you to completely, for some of you, I am hearing it's a court, okay? That's why it's been a long, drawn out thing with courts, and it's just taken its toll on you. And that might be why money isn't great either. And so you're wanting it to be over. You're wanting to walk away, okay? But something is keeping you from actually being able to turn your back and just focus on your own stuff. So don't let that stuff, even if it is court or something that's completely out of your control, just do your best to not focus on it and just focus on your stuff. Just work on your stuff, okay? Why is the Empress here as the advice? Why is the Empress here as the advice for Taurus? A Six of Cups. Yeah, just just remember, look back, okay? Look back at this previous cycle you've been in, this previous season, okay? No, it's not all good, but there was good because we have the Six of Cups here in the reverse. So look back on it and find the good things, even though now and the most recent memories might be, you know, this Five of Swords energy and the upright. Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive, okay? Not so that it makes you want to go back to whatever the situation is. It's just so you don't, when you're moving forward, you're not bringing all that negativity with you. All right, so you, by focusing on the positive and remembering the good things, that, and it's easier to not beat yourself up for being in the situation for so long when you're like, why did I stay so long? Why was I so stupid? Because there's a good, you know, it's real easy to beat yourself up, all right? So remember the positive. There were good times in whatever this was. Remember the positives, because that's going to raise your vibration. So when you're ready to take that new leap of faith and ready to start creating, you're not manifesting and creating more negative shit that just like you've dealt with, all right? And be thankful for this. Be thankful for this because you've learned and grown a lot from this previous situation. And it wasn't all bad. There wasn't all bad things. So be thankful for how this has helped you and helped you grow, because in the end, this situation is what gets you here, okay? It's what gets you to being the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Swords, all right? And it totally makes sense here. We have, this is your outcome. This is your most likely outcome through all of the heartache, not necessarily heartache, because I feel like the feeling aspect of it was, because Queen of Cups didn't show up. Your only cups was here, and it's definitely a head over heart decision. So I don't feel like I feel like the feelings have disappeared a long time ago. But look, this is your outcome. Look how peaceful and serene and confident and powerful you look. And the Nine of Swords, it's in the reverse. All those anxieties, all those sleepless nights, all those worries, they're gone because they can't touch you anymore. Because here you are in your power. So I feel like it's been a long road. It's been a long, hard road, Taurus, but you're getting there, okay? This stuff takes time, and you're doing all of the right things. All right, let's pull some love cards. Let's pull your love, although I don't know that. That could have all been about work, so maybe your love front is good. We'll see. We'll see. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus. What's Taurus's love look like for May 6th through May 13th? Whoop. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. You might just be focusing on your children, okay? You might be, again, the Queen of Pentacles was kind of in your obstacle. So I feel like not that you ever ignored your children. I'm not saying that, but they're your priority right now, okay, if you have children. All right, let's pull some love cards. Let's pull your love cards. Taurus, 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 May 6th through the 13th. Taurus, May 6th through the 13th. Taurus, 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 May 6th through the 13th. recent past, we have the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Queen of Pentacles is coming up reversed here. So kind of going back to your original spread, well, your general spread, that's your problem right now. And I feel like it is just being able to focus on your stuff, all right? We have the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords. So I do feel like this is the recent past. So your general reading had queens in it. So you were, this could have been two of you, but I'm just really feeling this. I'm really feeling this is your energy because they showed up, the queen showed up in your general spread. You were ready to start something new. You were thinking clearly about things, okay? And you had the passion, you had the motivation, you had the creativity, but then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, so I'm still feeling like there was a big problem with being able to focus on your stuff. Current energy. Look what we have in your current energy. You are finding balance. Two of Pentacles with the Temperance right next to each other, and the Star. I mean, you're finding balance. You're finding peace. You're finding harmony. You're stepping into your own power. Okay, you are renewing yourself. You are, you're getting the clarity that you need to move forward. Look at all, I mean, this is fantastic where you are now. Definitely feeling a bit renewed, okay? Still working on it a little bit, but I feel like definitely towards the end of the week, if you haven't already been feeling this way, you're going to start feeling that way. You're going to start getting things balanced. Balance and harmony. All of those cards are talking to one another, and in a way they all kind of say the same thing to me. So it's like, this is fantastic for you, Taurus. Oh, here comes the Queen of Swords again, and the Lovers. Woo, and you get that Justice. Look at all of this, Taurus. Look at all of this. All the work you're putting in is paying off. You're the Queen of Swords too here, especially when it comes to love. Maybe, okay, it's good, okay, because like I said, you're kind of between things right now. Just make sure, yes, that you think logically and you make logical decisions, but I'm hearing don't completely guard your heart because you have a soulmate coming in, okay? And you do have and I feel like they're going to be attracted to your no-nonsense thinking type of thing. They're going to be, I heard brutal honesty too, so they're going to very much appreciate that you're going to be very honest. Like, I feel like moving forward, you've kind of adopted this no bullshit attitude. You're not going to sugarcoat things. You're just going to be real, and you're going to tell people how you see it. And I feel like whoever's coming in is going to be very attracted to that, and they're going to appreciate that, okay? So could be a Libra that's coming in, but I feel like you just feel like you finally have gotten your justice, okay? Or you don't even care about the justice anymore because where you're going, it feels right. But this is definitely good stuff coming in. Definitely good stuff. You're in a great place right now. And if you're not, you will be very soon because you're putting in the work. You're putting in the work, Taurus. And it's paying off in spades. All right, let's do some advice. Although I don't feel like you need any advice. You're doing really, really good. It may have been a slow process and a long process, but it's finally starting to pay off for you. Finally starting to pay off for you, Taurus. All right, let's pull some advice. What advice do you have for my Taurus friends? For May 6th through the 13th, what advice do you have for my Tauruses? All right, we have the King of Wands. Again, embrace your power. Be courageous, okay? Definitely embrace any fire energy you feel coming in. You know, there may be an offer coming in. There may be a romantic offer coming in, and I feel like it's a good one. If it's not from the past, it might be from a fire sign. But, oh, that one really wanted to come out. But then we had the Ace of Cups that pops right out. So now's not the time to really start anything new. That doesn't mean that you can't kind of like talk to people. What I really see is that now's not the time to start to really give someone your heart type of thing, okay? It's okay if it's kind of fun and flirty, I feel like. But, you know, the King of Wands, I'm kind of reading it a few different ways. I'm reading it a few different ways. For some of you, I feel like this is your energy. And, you know, the advice is to just, you know, keep pursuing that confidence and that type of thing, because he is super confident. He's very bold. You could be a little bit more bold in your life. For some of you, I feel like you could be bold in possibly your communication with someone new, all right, or possibly with a fire sign. And then for some of you, I feel like there is a fire sign that's coming in, and they're going to be coming in with an offer, but you shouldn't really invest too much into it right now. That doesn't mean I don't feel like you have to turn it down right away or flat out turn it down. I just feel like you shouldn't really be investing your heart into it right now. Let's see, anything else? Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah. Okay, just kidding. Don't start anything new with anybody. But be open about your feelings. Queen of Pentacles, she's coming in reversed again. You are Earth. This could be you. Just being out of your element. Okay. You're just not at a place yet. You're just not at a place yet to accept anything new. Okay? You're just not at the place yet. You're working on it. You're just not there. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And work on your money. Work on your money. Work on new money starts. My goodness, Taurus. I don't think I've ever had a reading like this. You had 3 aces. 3 queens in your general. Here we have 3 aces. 2 of them are in the reverse. You're just not there yet. You're just not ready yet, okay? Work on this, okay? Work on getting back to your earth energy. There really wasn't a whole lot of earth energy, and when it showed up, except for the 2 of Pentacles, it was reversed. So you need to kind of tap back into yourself and your natural energy. You need a healthy balance of the fire, the earth, the air, and the water, okay? And right now, with these cards, I'm feeling you need to work on the earth energy, okay? Because that's what's in the upright. Don't work on your cups and your don't work on your water and your air energy, your emotions and your thinking, because your thinking is on point. Okay? And you definitely don't need to work on your fire energy because you got the king here. So, and you don't need to work on your emotions. You need to work on your earth energy, your home, your finances. That's where your focus needs to be. Getting this in the upright. Because, sorry, what I feel here, like, that's the missing piece of the puzzle, which is interesting because you're an earth sign. You know, this should come easy to you, but it's not. So, I still feel like there's something new coming in, and that's why you need to work on this. All right? All right, Taurus, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.